Hello everyone, this is Sully. Today we're diving into Stray Kids' I Do from their mini album This and That. The Korean lines in this song are so beautiful and they hold a lot of comfort in them. Some of that sits in places that are hard to reach from another language. So today I want to bring as much of it over to you as I can. And I hope by the end this song feels a little closer to you than it did before. Now let's get into the lyrics. 모두들 하나씩은 가지고 있는 거. Everyone has at least one thing like this. The suffix 씩 is a distribution word. It's what you use when something gets handed out evenly, one to this person, one to that person, going around the whole room. So 하나씩 pictures everyone receiving one like it was given to them. And because it's a distribution word, it carries a quiet sense of fairness. Everyone has handed the same one thing. Then there's 가지고 있는. In Korean, we could also say 가진, which means that one has. It sounds like a fact, like an item on a list. But 가지고 있는 is built from 가지다, to have, and 있다, to be, to stay. Putting those two together makes it holding it and staying that way. It sounds like the thing is kept somewhere deep inside the person, and it has been sitting there for a long time. 가슴속 깊이 박혀 빠지지 않는 거. Something lodged deep in their heart that won't come out. 가슴속 깊이 박히다 is a phrase Koreans use often. We use it for words someone said to us years ago, or a moment we still think about. It means the thing went into you and stayed. The verb 박히다 is the word for nail driven into a wall, or a thorn stuck in your skin. Something pushed it in, and now it's held there tightly. 말 못하고 혼자 숨기고 있지. You can't say it, so you hide it by yourself. The Korean line has no subject, so it can be read as you can't say it and you hide it. And it can also be read as I can't say it and I hide it. Both readings are open at the same time, and the line lets you stand on either side. Then there's 혼자, which means alone. The weight here is less on the hiding and more on having no one to share it with. And the ending 지 is the one we use for something both people already know. If the subject is you, it sounds like they already understand what you are going through. If the subject is I, it sounds like they are admitting their own situation out loud. 아무렇지 않은 척하면서도. Even while pretending you're okay. 아무렇지 않은 척 is a phrase Koreans say all the time. 아무렇지 않다 means to be nothing at all, and 척 means putting on an act. So you use this phrase when you're hurting, and you cover it with a face that says nothing happened to you. The ending 면서도 points at something that doesn't match. We use it when someone acts one way while their situation says otherwise. You could say it to a friend who is smiling a week after a breakup. It's a way of saying, look at you smiling when it's only been a week. So here, the calm face gets held up against everything from the lines before. And the more fine that face looks, the more we see what's underneath it. 지우려 해도 갈수록 번져. Even if you try to erase it, it only spreads more. The verb 번지다 is what paints those on wet paper. You drop one small dot of color and it keeps spreading on its own, getting bigger and bigger. You didn't touch it, and you can't stop it either. It just grows. Because that word is sitting right there, both meanings of 지우다 stay alive together. Someone is erasing a memory, and someone is also holding an eraser over paper, rubbing at a mark that has already soaked in. And when you picture those two things happening at the same time, the line gets sadder. Rubbing the paper is the reason the color spreads. So the trying is what makes it worse. The line has no subject and no object. Nobody is named, and the thing is being erased is never named either. So it can be you trying to erase a memory, it can also be them talking about their own, and then it can even be other memories doing the erasing, all the new days piling up on top of the old one, trying to cover it, and the old one coming through anyway. Because the line stays open like that, it never says only you feel this way. It leaves room for everyone. 웃고 있어도 속은 문드러져. Even if you're smiling, you're falling apart inside. 웃고 있어도 is the smile we put on when you don't want anyone to worry. Someone asks how you're doing, and you smile back, and you hold it until they look away. 속 means the inside. We use it for the inside of a bag or a fruit. And we also use it for the part of a person that nobody gets to see. And then comes 문드러지다. For me, this is the part of the song that hurts the most. 문드러지다 is what happens to something soft when it rots and loses its shape. Think of fruit that's set too long. From the outside, it still looks round and fine, but the inside has turned to mush. Press it and your finger goes straight in. Nothing hit it and nothing cut it. It just sat there and gave way on its own. When you use this word for a person, it works the same way. It's for pain that someone held it for a long time and let go bad inside them. Something you couldn't say out loud, so you kept it and kept it until it turned soft and started coming apart in there. We don't reach for this word often. Korean has plenty of gentler ways to say something is hurting. 문드러지다 gets saved for the times when a person has been holding something so long that there's nothing solid left inside them. So the smile stays up, and this word tells us what it costs to keep it there. 무너진 것 같아 보여도 사라질 것 같아 보여도. Even if it looks like you've fallen apart, even it looks like you're about to disappear. 무너지다 is the word for the building coming down. In daily Korean, we also use it for things we built with care. Years of work, a plan you gave everything to, all of it collapsing at once. And when we use it for a person, it means their heart has come down the same way. The two lines also sit in different times. 무너진 is something that already happened because of the ending 니은. 사라질 is something still coming because of the ending 리을. Neither line says what is falling, and neither line says what is disappearing. Whatever yours is, the line already has a place for it, your heart or their heart, the person you can't imagine your days without, the years you gave to something, the version of yourself you were proud of, the one thing you were still holding on to. But these lines don't end in a sad place. Both of them close with 도, the same ending we looked at earlier. It sets up a contrast, so something is coming that goes against what was just said. Earlier, we heard it after the smile, and what followed was the hurt underneath. Here, it comes after falling and disappearing. So this time, what's waiting on the other side is a kind thing. 끝이 안 보일 듯한 터널, like a tunnel with no end in sight. 보일 ends in 리을, the same ending we just saw in 사라질. It points at something that hasn't happened yet. So the line says the end isn't showing up yet, and that leaves room for it to show up later. And 듯한 means seeming like. So it doesn't say the tunnel has no end, it only says that's how it looks from where you're standing. 버텨온 시간들에 대한 보상, but a reward for all the time we've endured. The verb 버티다 is about holding your ground. It's the word for a wall holding up a roof, or a person planting their feet so they won't be pushed back. So it's less about quietly waiting for something to pass, and more about using your strength to stay standing. And that puts it right against 무너지다, from the earlier line. The word for building coming down. 무너지다 is the collapse, and this one, 버티다, is the opposite. All this time, you've been the thing keeping yourself up. 온 comes from 오다, which means to come. So 버텨온 is holding on and coming this way at the same time, all the way from back then to right now. Then there's 시간들. Korean usually leaves out 들, the plural marker, because we can't tell from context. Adding it here puts weight on every single one of those hard moments. And 보상 is what someone receives when they've lost something. It's the word we use when there's a loss to answer for, and it means giving back as much as was taken. 지금 이 순간 긴 밤이 끝나. Right now, this long night is coming to an end. 지금 means now. 이 means this one. The one right here. 순간 means a moment. Korean could stop at 지금. Going further and adding 이 and 순간 puts more weight on the same spot each time. And when a Korean sentence presses down on a one moment like that, we know something big is about to land. The weight in front tells us how much is coming behind it. Then comes 긴, which means long. It picks up the tunnel from a moment ago and carries that length into the night. And now we are out of it. 저 끝까지, we will always be together. until the very end. 저 means that, one over there. 끝 means the end. end까지 covers every step of the way there. The picture I get is light showing up far ahead in the tunnel and all of us walking toward it together. Sometimes we feel a deep sadness even when we are listening to the brightest melodies. I think that happens when the lyrics really understand our own pain. Hidden inside that upbeat, positive music is a story about the many hard things we go through. That contrast can bring us to tears more powerfully than a sad song ever could. And in that way, it gives us an even greater comfort. I hope this lets you feel a bit closer to the song. And I hope this video helps you find your 지금 이 순간 just a little sooner. I will see you next time with another song. Bye!